What's up, YouTube? We are at YCS San Mateo with Inch 95, SlimXTeamSymmetry.
Party.
Tumbleweed?
Tall 132.
Tall 132. And we're with Scott Page. He also got second at the ARG Circuit Series 2 weeks ago. And what are you playing for this event?
Dragons.
Figures.
My favorite deck. Probably my favorite deck of all time. Like, it's just so terribly built. Like, the archetype is just so terribly designed, it's bad. Like, it just beats Rogue, and I don't like playing against Rogue, so. But, yeah, let's get into it, I guess. 3 blaster. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw these away. No one wants to see them.
Fire, water, wind.
Yeah, 3 of each. I use the Debris Dragon version, because Ancient Fairy Dragon is a great card in my extra deck. And I don't use Card Trooper. I exchange Card Trooper for Trigon, because it's a card you can dump with Dragon's Ravine. Its effect is irrelevant, so don't Google it or anything.
So you don't use the effect?
Correct, it's just impossible.
How many times did you get off the double Draco Sack play?
Honestly, I don't know this card's effect. But the double Draco Sack play, I don't like that play. I did it one time and I lost, and I just never did it again. Because like you waste, like you get all your colors and you got cards in hand and stuff, but it's only good if you have like the nuts, like emptiness and a Raigeki break, and like you have a ravine in your hand to stop their ravine. Like I only do it when I just have like the busted nuts. But the Trigon's a dragon you dump. It's a fire for blaster. It's just really good. It's a debris target of the deck. 2 consonants and 1 guard. I use 2 of this because the wind effect is the best effect. It can't get touched by Debris Dragon, but it's still good. And just more fire stuff for Evil Swarm. I was scared shitless of Evil Swarm. 3 Maxi, for dragons because they're everywhere, and you have to stop them from what they're trying to do. And 1 Switch Scarecrow, just so it can be in my deck. So when if they're going off for game, and I Maxi them, I can Switch Scarecrow. I just want it to be there, so I just have a chance at surviving. 3 Sacred Sword. Pot of Greed, one of my favorite cards ever printed. I used 3 Ravine. I didn't use Terraforming, and that was a mistake. I used because this card like never resolved for me. Like every time, I probably resolved my Ravine in 13 rounds, probably 10 times. I just always stopped it. And sometimes that's good for you, but like 60-70% of the time that's really bad. Because like you only have 1 color, you have 2 colors, you want to get to 3. 3 is the magic number, 4 is just the greatest, but 3 is really all you need to really grind your opponent out of the game. 2 consonants for all my Debris Dragons, Corseska, what's it called? Debris Dragon, this card's awesome because you just draw more cards. I main deck 2 Space Typhoon, I almost used 3, but I wasn't quite sure what my 4th slot was going to be, and 3rd Space Typhoon was definitely a contender because like stopping their Ravine is huge. And baiting out their emptiness, popping into the back row is huge. This is an out to emptiness. That's huge. Just space is one of the best cards of the format.
Right.
And Book of Moon and Dark Hole. A lot of people still aren't using these cards, and this card won me. This card won me my game on the bubble because he goes. I had a Scrap Dragon, and I had Electrifiers in my hand, and he made Crimson Blader for my Scrap Dragon. And he goes, attack with Crimson Blader, attempt to Wabaku, and I chain Book of Moon to his Crimson Blader, and he goes, he's like, uh-oh, and just lost. And Dark Hole, when they have Draco Sack and 2 tokens, that's a really hard field to get over. Like if you just have like no defense, and they Maxi you, you're just bad. Like you're in bad shape. So I like to have Dark Hole just for the tokens of the Draco Sack, and then Crimson Blader. Also just those broken fields that without the Stardust Dragon's not there, like Colossal Star Eater, just stupid fields like that where you just can't get over it. Traps, 2 Raigeki breaks. Still better than Wing Blast in this deck, but Wing Blast is better in Prophecy. You can't cut off colors, but you can kill problematic cards and not put them back on top of their deck so they draw them again. 2 Emptiness. This card's crazy. I really didn't draw this that much now that I think about it. I didn't draw it that often. But, I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy card. Very unfair. Trap Stun.
Interesting.
This was my 40th card, yeah. And it won me a couple matches. I never lived the dream. I never Trap Stun Return. That's something I just wanted to do so bad. And I also wanted to go Trap Stun and then Chain Return. Oh, my bad. Trap Stun, Chain Return. And then my monsters hit the field and they can't torrential me because my Trap Stun's still resolving. And after it resolves, they can't torrential Mirror Force. They can't do anything. Trap Stun. If I have Emptiness face up and I Trap Stun, or if you have Emptiness up and I Trap Stun, well, me really. If I Trap Stun my Trap Stun will go to the graveyard and Emptiness will stay. So I can go off and like do whatever I want, and on top of that, my Emptiness is still there. It's also great in the mirror. They flip Raigeki Break to stop your Colossal Trap Stun. It's just it's good against Rogue, Trap Stun, Black Rose. Like, it's just a really good card. And then I'm not going to talk about that card. That's really stupid.
Moving along.
I got returned so much. I activated this card like for the first 4 or 5 rounds. I probably used it like 3 or 4 times. Never saw it the rest of the entire tournament.
So you want that card in hand?
Yeah. what a lot of people were doing is they were like, for game 2 and 3, you want to side out return?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but my 2 losses in Swiss, three of the 4 games that I lost in Swiss were to return. And the other game was just I just did nothing. So return just crushed me. Army Arm, I didn't bring it out, but I still want to use it. 2 Ancient Fairy Dragon. There's the combo.
No, Sam Pedigo was using it.
Yeah, Sam got it from Billy. Billy's the one I heard it from, and Billy's top 16 right now. He probably got a really good chance of winning. You know, he's really good with the deck and stuff. The Ancient Fairy Dragon combos, you go Ancient Fairy Dragon with Debris Dragon. You send what's it called? What's that card called? Trigon. Yeah, sorry. You send Trigon, summon Debris, make Ancient Fairy Dragon. You pop your field spell, go get another field spell, activate. Then you bring out level 7, and you activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's second effect, and normal summon a level 1 tuner. Exceed for Draco Sack, so that's 1 Draco Sack. Then you have 2 tokens in the Corseska, and then you synchro with the 2 tokens and make another Ancient Fairy Dragon, pop your Ravine again, and you can either keep it in your hand if you're playing the mirror, and you can out their Ravine, or you can just activate it and get another color, go whatever you want, and then you get the last color, so you have Draco Sack, Ancient Fairy, and then another color, and Exceed for Draco Sack, tokens. 3 tokens, yeah, it's pretty nice. I actually don't know the 3 token combo. Billy was like, "Did you make? Is that what you do?"
You have to use Debris, you can't do it.
I didn't even know, but honestly, I did that one time. I did the broken play one time, and I lost, and I was like, "Screw that! I'm not doing it again." Because the way I play it, I sit back, and I like the game to go a long time. First, it gives me a chance to draw return, and second of all, I'm sorry, seriously, the card's crazy. Like you just win games with it, and I just play really slow. I like this deck to be played really slow. People that just throw their cards away, they don't think about. You know, like what dragons you want to keep, what dragons you want to send and stuff. 2 Black Rose. I used a lot of level 7s. They just blow up the field. There was never a time I needed the second one, but 2 Crimson Blade. I used a lot of 2-ofs actually. Now that I think about it. Never brought 2 out, but you actually have some space in this deck. And then I cut Orient Dragon because there's usually just better things you can do instead of just Orient Dragon. It's 2300. That's really bad. 23 is really bad. Scrap Dragon. Luchador, my boy Eddie Guerrero.
AKA Colossal Fighter for you
Colossal
guys
Fighter,
that have common sense.
He's the best sync. Synchro. He's the best synchro in the deck because it's dragons have to go out of their way and do something that they don't want to do to get rid of him. Stardust Emptiness is still broken. Thought Ruler. I brought this. This is probably the card I brought out most in my entire extra deck this weekend because I played a lot of Rogue, Fire Fist, and all that stuff. Thought Ruler's just pay 1,000. I saw a lot of Fiendish Chains too. This card just eats Fiendish Chain up. It actually won me this. I was playing Thunder Family round 1. He gets me down to like 900 life points, and I'm screwed. So I bring out Thought. He plotted dualities for Fiendish Chain, so I bring out Thought Ruler and I attack. I get myself up to 8,100. So I'm like, oh my god, he can't kill me twice. There's no way he can do like 17,000 damage, and then he just beats me. So I started the game with like 16,000 life points. And I still lost. Star Eater. Broken. I stole this, my opponent, in the last round of Swiss, my opponent had Star Eater, and I sorted, drew Space. Space Typhoon. Electrovirus is Star Eater, he's at 28, and he can't Scarecrow me, so that was awesome. 2 Draco Sacks. The cool thing apparently is you use 3 because of the double Draco Sack thing, and you want another Draco Sack later in the game, but like I said, I just don't like that play at all. I mean, it's probably the right play a lot of the time, but people who must do that play must draw broken, because that just must be nice. You just double Draco Sack. And then you can make another Draco Sack after that to use 3. That's crazy to me. 1 big guy. A lot of people are using 2 again because, the cool Ancient Fairy stuff.
Yeah.
There was never a time I needed 2. I actually lost.
So only 1 works for you?
Lost the game really bad because the guy's last card was Valor, and I was like, because I was about the big guy and just OTK him, and he Valored me, and I was like, oh, I'm just boned. So I brought it out one time and lost. And my side deck, I love my side deck. I think my side deck is like borderline like perfect. That's cocky and arrogant, but I worked really hard on it. That's why I like it so much. 2 Electric Virus. I didn't use this at ARG.
Yeah, you didn't on your deck profile.
Yeah, but maybe I should have. I don't know. It wouldn't have mattered in the finals anyway. So, but yeah, I won a couple games with this card. I double Electric Virus the guy. He went for game. I sorted, set, book, and passed. This game 3 or something like that, and he goes Ravine, Debris Dragon, the cool Debris Dragon play, and he ended with Red Eyes, Blaster, and Tidal. And tried to attack for game. I booked his Tidal because I had double electric fires. So, and I wanted to, I thought about Colossal Fighting, but he was at 10,000 because he double Ancient Fairy or 9,000. I couldn't put 9,000 on the board. So I booked his Tidal. So I could like open, like, if I drew a different card, I could like Colossal, and make Crimson Blader because I could summon a tuner and Synchro for Colossal, and then red Eyes, and then special summon the tuner again to make another one. Like Colossal Crimson, like a Colossal Crimson, but I just double electric fires. It's cool. One Vantage Fiend this time. Everyone caught on to this card. I guess they saw that I used it and I raved about it. I had that video feature when I played Robbie, or it was I don't think that was just streamed or something. But I don't know. People like this is one of the best cards you can have in the mirror. I played Norberto, the guy that went to Worlds, and I just single-handedly beat him with this card because he just didn't have an out. And he wing blasted this card. He wing blasted, and I trap stunned, and he was like, oh, he literally was like, oh, that hurt really bad. I was like, yeah. If you don't have an out to it, you just lose. 3 Encore because I'm definitely afraid of Ophion. I played an Ophion, and I drew 2 of these, and I just didn't need it. And he still brought out double Ophion, or 1 Ophion, and then had a bunch of monsters, but Decree. I want to go into Decree. I'm going to talk about Decree because Decree's broken. Close Forest. I didn't play Dragoonity, but this is only for Dragoonity because you could do Debris Dragon, Ravine, do Ancient Fairy again, Debris, Ravine, or not Debris, but just make another Ancient Fairy Dragon. Go get Close Forest, activate it, and that deck revolves around Ravine. So, I mean, it's just a great card. Space Typhoon, 3rd one for Rogue and things like that. Decree. Better than Skill Drain, like the infinitely better than Skill Drain. I would have lost. I would have gone like X5 if I didn't have Decree in my side deck because it's just
big statement.
It is like there was times I almost sided Skill Drain over this. There were times that this card they hit double Imperial Iron Wall. They have 4 back rows, and Skill Drain's terrible against 4 back rows, and Decree just crushes back rows. For spellbooks, I got crushed by spellbooks in top 32. Really good friend of mine, Michael Clazel. Hopefully wins. It's his 3rd top. Really happy for him. But yeah, I didn't draw many of my side cards. I drew all monsters all 3 games, but I'm glad he beat me. I'm not glad he beat me. I'm glad it wasn't someone else that beat me. But these are all the cards I sided for spellbooks. Eradicator, auto win. I was siding 2 Divine Wrath, but I just decided to decide Warning and Divine Wrath because I'd rather not discard a card 90% of the time. And there's another reason I just can't think of it right now, but yeah, that's basically it.
All right, Scott Page.
Thanks, guys.
Top 32. Boy.